All right. Hello, everybody. As you know, I'm creating a series of interviews with different folks. And I'm specifically doing interviews with people that knew nothing about Forex before they started with these tools. Okay. And my good friend here, Paul Turner, is one of those folks. Now, he's got a lot of experience in the network marketing side like I do, right? But when it comes to the Forex side, I'll let him tell you. How much experience did you have in Forex before you started trading just a few weeks ago?
My experience of Forex was this, Michael. I used to work in a computer store over here in the UK, and this guy came in, bright pink shirt, luminous, like you couldn't look at it, so pink. Yeah, and he was on the phone. What's your top of the range computer? That one. I'll take it. But I want to pay on credit. He wanted to pay on credit, whatever. So we're filling in the form, and he's like, yeah. Anyway, he basically, I learned he traded Forex when we had to fill the credit agreement in. So he traded Forex. But he was on his phone all the time, and I thought, Forex, this is complicated. And the guy was a total jerk. So I thought, that was my first impression of Forex, is you have to be some kind of jerk, always on the phone doing it. Then later on, I got introduced to our mutual friend Arnold, and he'd made all this money as a just trading, and I'm like, yeah, but you have to be some kind of jerk, don't you? So to answer your question, is I dismissed it. Not only did I know nothing, my bad experience of it, if you like, of one guy that traded Forex, crazy what we did. But I was so green, I was good for the environment. Michael Angel Martin is your answer.
No, that's funny, and what I love what Paul did here, right? Is Paul eventually got talked into giving it a try. And what he decided to do is, before he was going to, put all his trust in it and share it with people or tell people about it or even use it, for himself long term, he decided to do something interesting, which I thought was great because he put it out there, kind of publicly and said, look, I'm going to jump into this thing. And my goal is in the next 30 days to double the size of my trading account. Okay, and this was a live account, I believe, was it?
Yeah, I don't mess about.
Yeah, so he went right in. He didn't screw around. We recommend always doing a demo account, but Paul doesn't always listen. So tell us about it. What happened? What was it?
Well, I was introduced to Arnold, and Arnold actually through a mutual friend of ours, Eric. Yeah, so Eric's like, Paul, you need to meet Arnold, and he trades Forex, and you could do this, Paul. You can do it. So I chatted to Arnold, and like I say, Forex to me was like some kind of jerk or whatever. So Arnold starts showing me like these signals on his phone, and he says, all we do is we copy and paste, and all that. So he actually sent me one as an example, and I looked at it, and it might as well have been Greek. It really might as well. It's almost like I was dyslexic. So I thought, this ain't ever going to work. And then Arnold was like saying like he'd made X amount of money today, which was quite decent. So it got to the point where I said to him, okay then, could I double my money in 30 days? And he said, yeah, if you want to be a bit, maybe a little bit more aggressive. But he said, man, if you just follow the signals as they are, no messing about. He said, we average 200 pips, which is how we measure the profit. He says, we average about 200 a week. So 30 days, yeah, you'll be about 800 pips. So you might not quite make it. So I said, well, if you think, I can do that, I'm going to try and double my money from a total newbie. And I started a little blog, and I said day one. And, day one, I think I made like $132 something. Which, listen, guys, me and Michael were both very responsible. I had some money from an affiliate deal that I did. And it didn't matter if I'm not blasé about losing money, but it was kind of like, it came almost out of nowhere. It was a bonus, and it was $868. And it kind of didn't matter if I lost it. Okay. You start on demo, because I will tell you some of the dumb stuff I've done. Like fat fingers, little phone. I'm watching the graph and I'm going, my numbers aren't moving the right way. What's going on? And I'd entered the wrong trade. So I'd lost money. Because I was trying to double my money, I was being a bit more aggressive with the risk and taking some risks that you probably shouldn't take. And overall, it worked out great. But I actually lost some money that I shouldn't have lost because I was aggressive. But long story cut short, using the signals that Arnold sent and the harmonic scanner, which is one of the other tools that we get. And the reason I did that is because time zones, okay? I'm in the UK. Sometimes the signal would come through at like 4 in the morning. Now, with what I know now, I could still trade them. But back then, I didn't know anything, you know, and I still know very little, believe me. So anyway, following the signals, using the harmonic scanner, because I thought I probably can't trade that. I actually did it in 20 days. I doubled my money in 20 days, and I did a great little video. I was proud to do it. Look, hey, day 20, here we go. Here we go.
All right, let's dial this back a little bit here, because I said this with Jason too, you know. I mean, you mentioned, and I think this is huge, your first day, you know, with $100, you know, using these tools and these signals that we have, you know, and it's kind of funny as a guy that's been doing trading for 10 years, it almost pisses me off, you know, because, you know, I had to spend like a couple $100,000 on my education with this, 5 years of always losing in this industry before I could start having, you know, $100 a day. And here you come in. And this happens all the time. It's amazing to me how this happens, how great these tools are. You come in on your first day, you make $100. Not only that, what was it? Did you say 20 days you doubled it?
Yeah, 20 days.
20 days, doubled the account. Did it in less time than they expected. I mean, that's...
Well, it was pretty crazy. And when you say the tools, well, you've got to remember that it's not necessarily tools. The signals come from somebody actually analysing it, and I guess they're just better than you, Michael. I just guess that they were better at you than analysing the markets, but it's actually a real person doing it. With the scanner, I mean, that's automated. That looks for the patterns, and when it finds the patterns, it reports it. That's the cash machine. The scanner is a cash machine. They should call it the harmonic cash machine.
They probably thought of that. Was like, man, maybe it's too hypey. I don't know, but yeah, I call it an ATM machine. I call all of this stuff, you know, ATM, my own little ATM machine, because, you know, even though the past 5 years I've been incredibly successful trading, it takes time to do all that stuff you just talked about, analyzing the charts, you know, figuring out support and resistance and all this stuff that you'll learn about, you know, once you guys get on the inside. I got it for me as a time saver. You know, now I don't have to do any of that stuff. It's freed up my time to spend time with my family and to do the things that I like to do. I just wait for a signal to come in and make the trade. I mean, it's awesome. So, well, thanks a lot for sharing that story, Paul. If you had, you know, someone's watching this right now, they're brand spanking new, they probably don't even know anything about the Forex. They probably have some of the same fears that you did. What do you got to say to that person right now?
I would say go and check out a website, imltrain.com. imltrain.com. There's a tab there and it says results, it says, doesn't it? So the company are very public about their results. They actually post them. And you check through and you see how consistently good they are. So, you know, yeah, we have days where, you know, a swipe trade, we call it, you know, might lose, okay, because you can't win them all. That's just Forex. You go and check that out and see they consistently win, okay, consistently. Then, you know, I'm not going to tell you you're going to double your money in 20 days, okay? I like to win. I'm an entrepreneur and I go for it, okay? But if you can copy and paste, you don't have to sell, you don't have to recruit, okay? It costs you money to get rid of the product. If you get the product and the tools and you use them, it makes you money, so it costs you money to get rid of it. Now, I guess a lot of people watching this probably come from a network marketing kind of area, background, affiliate marketing kind of deal. And we all fall into this trap, because one thing I will say is if you refer 2 paying customers, you can actually get your service for free each month. And I had people telling me, Paul, I'd love to join you, but I'm not sure I could refer my 2. And at first, I was so brainwashed. I was going, well, you know, man, maybe we could help you, and we've got this proven system. But then it occurred to me, the other day I made $200, which is more than what I pay to be a customer. You know, I've looked around, and believe me, guys, you can't get all the tools in one package like IML do. Somebody else charges $500 for this. Somebody else charges $100 for that. And from what I see, they don't work as well as IML anyway, but I'd have to take a longer trial to see. But all I would say is the value is there. The product makes you money. If I can make $200 in one day, which is more than I pay as a customer, I would be crazy to cancel it, wouldn't I? Because I can take I can double my money in 20 days, okay? Maybe not every month, depends on the markets, depends on this. But you will be crazy not to check this out. And if you got burnt out by network marketing like so many people or the industry, if that's you, you know, if you're watching this and you come from that sort of background, you need to try this. It's like such a breath of fresh air. And people win, don't they, Michael? Day one, they win.
Yeah, it's the one thing about this that's got me so excited, because in the industry that we do come from, you know, it's got a 97% failure rate over there. And Forex used to, you know, Forex itself does too. But when you use these tools, it just levels the playing field, you know. I mean, I get the same signals that you get. So there's no edge. You know, we have no edge. We just copy the signals, copy and paste, and do it. We have so many. I've never seen so many testimonials in such a short amount of time for something that I've been involved with ever. So, and 98% of them are customers. That's the beauty of it.
I know Michael's the same as me. We kind of like, we get into these deals and it's like, normally it involves somebody has to join you and buy into something that you're selling to be able to then go and sell the same thing. And me and Michael can both do it. I mean, Michael, better than me. Michael is the man. I mean, he just came in and he's overtaken me, blasted through another rank above me. So I don't like him very much, but he is good at what he does. I will have to say that. But the point is, when we do that and we bring people in, we want to see them succeed. That's part of it. We want to get people free from their jobs. So it kind of bums us out a little bit when we give them all the training, we spend hours on the phone and on video calls and things like that. And for whatever reason, okay, they still sort of fail. With this, like Michael said, the signals are the same for all of us. Doesn't matter whether you're Donald Trump, Richard Branson, a homeless guy on the street, me, you, Michael. There is no edge we have. It's the same signals. The Forex market doesn't behave differently for me because I'm British than it does for Michael because he's American. It's the same. It's the same. You've got to check it out. I'm British. I don't do hype. But you have to check it out.
I can't think of a better way to end this, guys. Get back to the person that sent you to this page. Get their link. Get in. Join in the fun. Trust me, you're going to love it. Thanks a lot, Paul, for joining me here. Thank you guys for checking out the page. And everybody, have an awesome day.